The original Cars was one of Pixar's weakest films. The characters were bland, the environments were bland, and worst of all, the story was bland. So why did they do it?
We've got to have money.
What does this say? Does it say toy maker? No, it doesn't. It says filmmaker. Alright, so because toys is why this movie exists. Here's a better question. Why does it suck so much? Because it does. It sucks quite a bit as a matter of fact.
Nobody cares!
Wait, what? I am watching the sequel to that movie that was largely a slice of life story about an egotistical idiot learning humbleness, right? So yeah, this slowly cuts the Pacific Ocean where an Agent Finn McMissile is riding Theodore Tugboat. Anyway, he sees an evil professor look at a television camera, and he goes to get a closer look. This guy's supposed to be a spy, right? You know, those guys who try to be stealthy as possible? That is clearly why he's in such a vulnerable position where anyone could just look up and see him. Then we see that the other spy had been cubed. This is a kids movie, right?
Tomater, that's who is here to help you.
Oh, you thought it was Lightning McQueen, that guy who's taking up most of the box art. Nope, he's a secondary character at best. The real main character is the guy who's tucked away in the corner. We get Sentiment that is completely forgotten about, and then Mater both has them acting like idiots.
Now listen to me. Big oil. It costs a fortune. Pollution is getting worse. I mean, come on, it's a fossil fuel, as in dead dinosaurs, and we all know what happened to them.
The writers realize that oil is pretty much the equivalent of water to these guys, and having environmentally friendly anything in a world populated by cars is really confusing, right?
You're bringing Mater, right? You never bring him to any of your races. Just let him sit in the pits, give him a headset. Come on, it'll be the thrill of a lifetime for him.
Alright, he'll bring his friend, and not you, his girlfriend, on a round-the-world trip. Glad to see that you're okay with that. Bye. See you later. So they go on the plane on their way to Japan. And the movie takes a break to have the characters see the sights. This isn't a travel guide. It's a movie. And movies are supposed to have plots that don't take breaks.
Nobody cares!
Finally, we get back into the spy stuff. Agent McMissile meets someone called Polly. And we learn that the camera from earlier is just a standard television camera.
This cannot be him.
Is he American?
Look out, ladies. Mater's fitting to get funky.
Extremely.
Get over there!
Yeah, rated G.
No shit, Sherlock.
I didn't screw you up, did I?
I lost the race because of you. I don't need your help. I don't want your help.
Wow, you changed your attitude towards your best friend on a dime.
Properly introduce myself. Finn McMissile, British Intelligence.
I just realized, he's voiced by Alfred from The Dark Knight.
Whose engine is this, Mater?
Well, it's kind of hard to tell from this picture, ain't
But
it?
you're the one who took it.
Holly?
Oh, right. Yes, of course. A good agent gets what he...
Like a good neighbor, Mater is there.
Wonder how much State Farm paid for that. But seriously, are lemons like a race of car in this world?
He's a close friend?
He's my best friend.
Then why would you ask him to be someone else?
Yes, kids, your parents are totally in the wrong when they ask you to be on your best behavior out in public. You're supposed to behave differently in different situations. Imagine if I started acting like I was doing a review out on the streets. People would look at me like I was fucking insane.
You're rents are valuable. Really?
I come by each one of them with my best friend, Lightning McQueen.
So you've gotten every dent that you have in the last couple of years? Wow, I thought you were a bad influence on Lightning. Maybe he's a bad influence on you.
I guess I ain't Doc when it comes to that.
I would give anything to talk to him right now.
Yep, there was nobody smarter than old Doc. Well, except for maybe whoever taught him.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I mean, everybody was taught by somebody, right? Take my cousin Doyle. He taught me how to sing and whistle at the same time. He was very musical that way.
Smokey. Mater, you're brilliant.
I don't fix these. I want to remember these dance forever.
And I want each pimple I ever had to remember each cheeseburger I ever ate.
Nobody cares!
Give me a break.
In the meantime, you look a little light on weapons.
This guy is fucking stupid!
An independent panel of scientists has determined that all in all is completely safe, okay? Safe. There it is.
Your scientists haven't determined that there's a slight flaw in it that makes it explode under electromagnetic pulses. You didn't run any studies on it at all, did you? Once again, I can't care about who's going to win this race, because that's not what the suspense is. The Italian car is almost a non-entity.
Is everything okay?
If you're worried about your fuel, man, don't. It's perfectly safe.
I just really wish Mater were here.
Yeah, even within this plot, the only thing that Lightning cares about is Mater.
Just apply the same level of dedication you've been using to play the idiot tow truck.
Look pretty tough, and wait, did you say idiot? Is that how you see me?
Yeah, that's also how Pixar, your creators, see you, since they've been playing up your stupidity for comedy throughout this entire film. The last one, and several shorts, starring you. Alright, so they're having him not talk. Gee, what a risk. I thought that the director would think that kids would get bored and Mater didn't act like an idiot throughout every second that he was on screen. Why am I even talking about the race stuff? I could cut every scene of this race out of the movie completely, and the plot would be largely unchanged. Or they could do nothing and insult the audience's intelligence. But what do they care? They gotta sell a machine gun Mater to
Of the world's largest untapped oil reserve will become the most powerful cars in the world.
Axel decides that he'll continue the race, but won't require anyone to use all in all. Quick question for any mechanics out there, because this movie doesn't answer for me. Why can't lemons use alternative fuel? So obviously they want to kill Lightning McQueen. Mater accidentally blows his cover, and then we get more of this crappy Magoo shtick. And hell yeah, Pixar is selling that toy. You have the perfect opportunity to kill your enemy, and you tie them up in a convoluted trap in the one place in the world that you don't want them to be. I just love that cliche, and I love it how it's the evil genius professor who always does that. Bullshit. And the guys threaten to kill Lightning in front of them. Gotta love cliches. The first movie did, so why stop now? Yes, go get more nicks, bruises, and scars. Go out there and get beat up, Mater.
The bomb is on you. They knew you tried to help McQueen. When we were knocked out, they planted it in your air filter.
Now, movie, hear me out. What would the bad guys have done if you kept Mater's stupidity in this point and he failed to get to the pit? Lightning would win the race, and the bad guys' plans would be ruined.
Mater, you are the bomb. That's what I'm trying to say here. You've always been the bomb.
God, could you imagine if this movie was good enough to have shippers? Then we have an action scene featuring all the guys from the first movie that this movie barely remembered to write in. Seriously. Besides Luigi, none of their names were even fucking mentioned. What's the matter? Couldn't sell any toys of them?
Be yourself here. And if people aren't taking you seriously, then they need to change.
This is why Americans have such a bad reputation in other countries.
Just cut to the chase.
Okay, it's him.
What?
What? The guy who invented All in All has been trying to sabotage All in All. How?
Axelrod created the race meter. Why would he want to hurt anyone?
To make all in all look bad, so everybody go back to using oil.
If he wanted to make it look bad, then why the fuck didn't he say that the scientists found a problem with them earlier?
Bomb deactivated. Have a nice day, Sir Axelrod.
Great, the one person from Mater's theories who actually had no motive actually did it.
No shit, Sherlock.
So Mater gets knighted. Quick question. Who won the race?
This here's Finn McMessel. He's a secret agent. Don't tell nobody.
Hey, let's blow our cover to a bunch of random nobodies.
Shut up.
If you're implying that I switched out that rot-gut excuse for alternative fuel, you're dead wrong, man.
No. You gotta establish things like that. And that doesn't count. It's just another fucking contrivance. Bottom line, if you want a film starring cars for your kids, rent the first one. If you want a spy film for your kids, rent Spy Kids. The first two, not the third one. Or the fourth one.
If you want to sell toys, be a toy company, not an animation studio.
Of course. This one's actually gonna be made by Pixar, right?